Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Hey man, is the NBA and Adam Silver promoting load management? Before we get into this topic, man, make sure I hit the like button, make sure I hit the subscribe button, make sure y'all hit the notification bell, and make sure you leave a comment. Let's go. Okay, so I think it was yesterday. I was scrolling on the Bleacher Report app on my phone, and I came across an interesting article. I mean, it's kind of like it was interesting to me, I guess. Basically saying that the NBA they're going to be more lenient when it comes to load management. So we all know, if you've been following the NBA, we all know the issue that a lot of people may have or may not have with load managing. They're resting players for certain types of games or big, TV, big broadcasting game, whatever they call them. Hold on, I got the article right in front of me. Nationally televised games, yeah, that's the verbiage. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because I guess there's good points on both sides. But basically, the article is just kind of explaining more. So I'll read it for you, and then I'll kind of give my thoughts and opinions. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll read some of it. So it says, according to Tim Bontemps of ESPN, the league sent its teams a memo on Monday explaining that they will have more freedom to rest players in back-to-back games, to rest a key veteran player who played a substantial role that advanced deep into the 2020 playoffs, or resting players still returning from full strength after recovering from COVID. However, the memo made clear teams cannot rest healthy players for nationally televised games, or they risk fines of at least $100,000. At least, damn. Well, it's a team, so the rule has been placed in. That rule has been in place for multiple seasons. Okay, so that's been a rule. A number of factors will be considered. I can't read. God damn it. Will be considered for whether players can be rested, including their age, injury history, or overall workload. And then it goes on to talk about LeBron James. Pretty much just when I read the part that says to rest a key veteran player who played a substantial role on a team advancing deep into the playoffs, I like everybody automatically thinks LeBron, right? It's because they just won a championship. He's 36 years old. He played like 30 something, high 30s, 40 minute. He was playing damn near 40 minutes a game. So yeah. So it's not. I guess it's kind of sort of a modification for outside of nationally televised games, because there were a lot of issues with players being arrested, even on just like regular games that are playing, like games that aren't going to be on national TV. The league didn't like it. There's a lot of fans that don't like it. There are some players that don't like it. It's coming from all ends. My opinions on load management really is I don't really give a fuck. If you want to load manage, because this is the way that I see it. It's a give and take with load management. It's not just, okay, you're going to load manage and now you have like this much of a percentage better chance to make it to the playoffs and win a championship. Like, no. If you're going to load manage, say, your star player, and we're going to talk about, I'm going to bring up the Clippers because this is a prime example of that. You want to load manage Kawhi, you want to load manage Paul George. And Paul George was dealing with that shoulder. He wasn't really, I don't think he was dealing with it, but he was still kind of recovering from it. So yes, he was taking a little bit more time off. But if you want to do that, if you want to load manage, you want to like periodically rest your players, that's cool. They'll be fresh for the playoffs. But basketball is a game, and just like any other sport, it's a game of what is it called? Chemistry plays a big part in basketball and any other sport, most other sports. So if you're gonna rest your star players, cool. But guess what? He's not gonna be on the floor with his other role players or his bench. He's not going to have no chemistry. You know what I'm saying? There is value in being able just playing on the floor with your guys. There's value because you gain chemistry. You build a closer relationship to them. You understand them a little bit better. And on the court, you mesh better when you understand the people around you and you know their tendencies, you know what they can do and what they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Then you automatically tailor your game to what your players can do, still being the star, and it makes it easier in the long run when you're when you're in tough situations like late game, you're close game, you know what I'm saying, you know who your ball handler is, you know who's going to run off a screen, you know who's going to set the hard pick. You just know these things. And you may know that even without, but still, like, I think even when you're playing, there's just little things that you pick up. There's the little things that you pick up from your teammates that you kind of need down the stretch to be a successful team, especially late in the season. And I look at the Lakers. The Lakers didn't really load manage. I think LeBron took a couple games off because LeBron is old and he's slow and shit. So yeah, he took a couple games off. But other than that, he was playing. He played. I don't know how many games. I know he played more. He probably played more than 65, 70 games. But yeah, he knew his team. He had chemistry with his team. He was practicing every day. He was, around his people. He was taking them out to dinner. They was going places. And in the long run, guess what that helped? That helped them win a championship because they had chemistry. I think I heard some rumors of saying that Kawhi Leonard had a lot of control in their front office. Like he can cancel practices and stuff like that. And I was like, well, that's too much for a player to be having, to be a player to be canceling practices. Because that's also part of chemistry, being, practicing. Practice is at the end of the day, Allen Iverson said it best, it's just practice. We're talking about practice. But still, that's also another avenue of, building chemistry with your team. So that's how I see it. That's just how I see load management. As far as them being more lenient for non-televised games, or non-nationally televised games, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I see the other side of it is, you play the fans. The one that I see the most is fans that buy tickets or season ticket holders or whatever. Like say a fan saves up for 6 months to buy this ticket, and then they go see to go see, let's say I don't know, Denver. Let's say they want to go see Jokic. Jokic is their favorite player. Save up this ticket, it's however expensive the ticket is, to go, and only to find out that Nikola Jokic is being load managed and he's sitting down. There's no injuries, nothing's wrong with him. They just want to rest him. And I can see the issue with that. But at the same time, I always look at it from the team's perspective more so, because the team is, at the end of the day, the team is going to do whatever it takes to put themselves in the best position to win a championship, point blank period. No matter what the fans, no matter what the media says, that's what the team's going to do. So if they're going to load manage, if load managing is going to help them later on in the playoffs, maybe the team already has good chemistry and they want, their players just to get a little bit of rest, then they're going to do that. That's just what it is. That's pretty much it. I seen a lot of comments calling Adam Silver soft. He's letting the players roll over him, and the players ran the league. The players run the league. That's just the NBA. If you know the NBA is ran by the players. Chris Paul, LeBron James, all of those guys in the NBA PA, they play a significant role in the decisions that are made, which is how it should be. Because guess what? The league wouldn't be the league without these players. The league wouldn't be the NBA. It wouldn't be this big. It wouldn't be. I guess I don't know. I think it's the second biggest sport behind football. I think football is still the biggest sport as far as revenue and all of that stuff. But it wouldn't be, the second biggest sport in the world without the players. The owners ain't doing shit. They ain't out there, putting on a show. They just in the background. They pay the players, yeah. What else did they do? That has to do with contributing to the NBA. Not as much as the players, I can tell you that much. I'm sure they do whatever they do in the background, but what I'm saying is the players are the face of the league, and they bring everything. They bring the revenue, they bring the views, they bring all of that. So yes, the players should have a significant role in the decisions that are being made. And I wish the NFL would follow suit. I don't know if they ever will, because the owners have a stranglehold in that league. And I guess it's getting better with the NFLPA or the NFL, not the NFLPA. What is that thing called? I'd be always having brain farts when I'm making a video. the little agreement that the Players Association and the owners have. I'm not gonna even sit here and try to remember what it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The CBA. The recent CBA, I guess, has gotten better by a little bit, but they still have a long way to go before it's like the players actually have a significant say in what's going on. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to say about this. I think that was it. A lot of people have strong opinions about this. I'm just gonna say, just yeah. If you're not playing no 80. If people, yeah. If you're talking about like the players get paid millions of dollars to play, man, you're not playing no 82 game season. You couldn't even get through freaking 5 games of rec league or freaking pickup games at your local gym. You couldn't get through 5 games. So don't talk about no 82 game season where players that are getting paid millions of dollars want to take a rest, a game or 2 rest. I don't want to hear that, because that, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. That's point blank period. You damn near, motherfuckers, they get winded walking up a flight of stairs, but they want to talk about players resting for an 82 game season or a 72 game season this year, I guess. But it is what it is. That's all I got, man. If you let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.